Well, hello there everyone. So I'm just gonna present to all of you about the assignment that we did for our organizational behavior subject. As for this assignment, we have chosen a restaurant called Nirawan 9 Royal Thai Cuisine, which is located at Jalan Tabuan Kuching. As we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic represents a massive global health crisis. As for this assignment, we would like to suggest a few changes in the design of the workplace that would deal with the continuing of the COVID-19 epidemic. First thing first, when it comes to the design of the places, there must be a distance between all the arrangement of the table. Each of the tables can only fit with 2 people. This method is to teach customers about the new SOP and practice social distancing in this pandemic situation. People need to practice social distancing to avoid being affected by the COVID-19. As we all have been heard, that has been repeated over and over by many people to keep our distance 1 meter apart. Besides, the second thing that we can do is to limit the amount of people from entering the places. For example, like 10 to 15 people per entry. This is one of the ways to avoid the places from being too crowded by a lot of people. Apart from that, the most important things that the restaurant must prepare for both customer and the staff is the hand sanitizer. For example, the workers should prepare a hand sanitizer for each customer that enters the restaurant. This is one of the ways to keep the cleanliness of the restaurant. Not only that, the workers also must use hand sanitizer right after they serve the customer. Plus, wearing a face mask is a must for all customers including the workers. It is much better for us to not have a direct contact through the air because that is one of the ways that people are being affected. So, the next part is to discuss about what a manager can do during this kind of pandemic. During this situation, a manager as a leader of the workplace plays an important role to give motivation toward the workers. Not to say that this pandemic has caused fear, anxiety, stress, and some few changes toward the workplace, staff, and the social dynamic. As a manager, we need to understand the situation of the workers, try to figure out ways to prevent the workers from facing a lot of stress so that the workers can be productive when doing their job. So, first thing first, as a manager, we need to be supportive toward our workers. Do a regular check-in with our employees can help us to understand their needs and provide the appropriate support. For example, if an employee comes with a mental health concern, here is how we can guide the conversation. For example, ask appropriate open-ended questions, actively listen with your complete attention for the employee, resist the urge to think about how you should respond next or offer advice and recognize their feeling, and express your understanding back to them. The second thing is, as a manager, we need to be more creative on adapting to the new normal. This is because when people are forced into a new situation, they are also forced to think about the new ways of adapting. Major disruptions to daily routine are scary, but it can also serve as an opportunity for creative thinking and trying new solutions. For example, having a conversation with your employee about the tasks that are better suited for the remote work can help reframe the situation in a more positive and productive way. And finally, as a manager, we need to stay connected with our staff. For example, by creating an environment of open communication contributes to more energetic and productive workforce. And this is especially true as the environment shifts virtually. Having positive relationship with co-workers and manager is the top reason why the employees feel satisfied with their work. Connection is important, and as a manager, we can help facilitate how our employees stay connected. For instance, hosting optional 30 minutes video call to encourage employees to discuss matters unrelated to work, including advice on how to handle common stress and activities to cope. Another example is having employees contribute to a week newsletter that includes favorite indoors activities, recipes, and exercise routine. And last but not least, the reopening of the F&B outlet managed to help managers in continuing their business. Plus, they pay a lot of concern to other workers who needed to gain money and income due to the lockdown and quarantine for a long period of time. The adaptation of the SOP has changed a lot of situation and the working scope for the restaurant due to the social distancing that has been applied to avoid any unfortunate incident to happen. And that's all from us, guys. Thanks for watching.